Adrienne. I'm Adrienne. This is Sweet Benji. And today we have a yoga release for you. So one of the things I love about at-home yoga in particular is when I step onto the mat, I get a chance to tend to my physical body, but I most certainly get a chance to tend to my emotional body as well, because through the lens of yoga, they're very much tied together, as we all know. So we have a little stretchy release for you to tend to your heart space, but your body as well, because it's all connected. If you have some blocks, bring them, maybe a blanket, bring it. If you don't worry, you'll be set as is. Let's get started. All right, thanks for joining me. Let's begin lying down. Of course, we must start lying down. So come on down to the ground, take your time. Throughout this whole session, take your time. So I'm honored to guide you, but take your time. Let's not do anything too hurried or too rushed, if we can help it. So come on down to the ground, extend your legs long, extend your arms long, and you can decide what feels best for your hands, maybe palms face down or palms turned up towards the sky. Soften your gaze, or if it feels all right for you, close your eyes. And let's just take a second to draw our attention inward, maybe doing a little body scan to help focus your mind on this moment, on our practice, starting with the feet. And when you're doing this body scan, you don't have to do anything at all. You just are moving and noticing, taking stock, acknowledging from the feet all the way up to the crown. So you'll travel up through your legs, up through the torso, the hands, the arms, the shoulders, the head and the neck. Now, as best you can, without changing your breath, see if you can bring your attention to your breath without changing it, just noticing the quality of your breath, the rhythm. And then you'll notice by just bringing your awareness to your breath, that may have begun to change the quality of the breath already. If it did, great. If not, great. Let's slowly begin to deepen the inhale and lengthen your exhale. Again, that's breathing a little more deeply, fully as you breathe in, and exhaling more fully, making that a long breath out. And keep this breath going as you begin to rock your head slowly, side to side, ear to ear. And if, and only if, don't worry if you don't have it, if you have a block handy, you might grab it here and bring it underneath your head so that the long edge is just right where the atlas is, just kind of right in line with the ears. And you might pick up this motion of rocking the head side to side, ear to ear with the block. Either way, whether you have the prop or not, it's all good. Then we'll all bring it back to center. If you have the block, go ahead and take it out. So we're all back flat on our backs. We'll bend one knee, then the other. Press the palms into the earth, toes pointing forward. Inhale in, and on an exhale, press into the hands, press into the feet, and slowly lift the tailbone up. Slowly, slowly lifting up into your bridge pose. Once you reach the top of your inhale, use the exhale to slowly melt it back down. And repeat, inhale, we lift. And exhale, we lower. On this next round, if you feel comfortable, maybe you close the eyes, just tapping into a more felt sense of this movement with your breath. Take it a couple more rounds here on your own. And then after that last round, we'll extend the legs, reach the arms up and overhead, take a big full body stretch, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. As you exhale, hug the knees into the chest, bring the hands to the backs of the thighs, and we're gonna start to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. If that feels right in your body, do it a couple times. And then the next time you lift up, we're gonna come all the way up, and you might grab your blanket here, bring it underneath your hips. Soles of the feet are gonna come together, and the knees are gonna open wide. So this is a great moment where it's like, don't feel like you have to rush into this. Take your time, lift the hips up, find your breath. Cobbler's pose. Hands will come to rest gently on the shins or the ankles. And best you can, see if you can find length in the spine here from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Inhale in deeply. Exhale, allow the thighs to draw down gently towards the earth. Inhale in again. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Open your eyes and look down at your feet. There's an invitation here rather, to massage your feet, massage the arches of your feet. So you don't have to get all crazy here, but just bringing your thumbs to the arches. And you can do a full foot massage, but at least maybe pressing into the arches of the feet with the thumbs a couple times here. And then just notice how you feel as you do this. Come back to the awareness of your breath. Then release that, come back to that lifted heart position. Inhale in, exhale, lean forward. So we're keeping the space between our chin and our chest here, so we're not tucking. We're leaning forward just a bit, and it's almost as if you were like leaning over the edge of a riverbank and looking into the water. Tops of the thighs draw down here, feeling that deep stretch in inner thigh, of course. Breathe. And then slowly release, bring it up. We'll extend one leg out long. Let's all do the same leg. Let's extend the right leg out long and draw the left heel in towards your body. My hips are staying lifted here, so you can use a little towel or blanket to do that. If not, everyone, let's shift our orientation and our weight so that your belly and your heart are shining over towards your right toes. So we went from here to here. Then inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, think of draping your torso over the top of your right leg. And this is where the blocks can come in handy. If you have them, why not play with them today? So bringing them to the outer edges of your shins like so, on any level. And if you want to come into the more traditional pose, you might grab the foot or draw your nose, your head in towards your knee. Breathing deep, focusing on the sensation in your body today. And let's take 2 more breaths here in our version of Janu Sirsasana. And then slowly begin to lift the head, lift the heart, and we'll take it to the other side. So we'll draw the right heel in, extend the left leg out long, and then shift the hips, the belly and the heart to shine over past your left leg. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we drape the torso over. So we're going for a big stretch here in so many places. So take your time finding it. Don't feel like you have to get there super fast and then nail it and hold it. Really pay attention to what the sensations of your body tell you. Breathe. Soften the skin of the face. Notice the expansion of the rib cage, of the low back as you breathe in. And then slowly release. We'll come back up. So now you have an option. You can stay seated on your blanket, coming into a cross-legged seat, or you can swap to sit on your block. Another option would be you can come to kneeling here and come to sit on your block like so. So you have lots of options. Make a choice that works good for you today. We're coming up into a seat where we can find a tall spine. And once you get there, bring the palms to the tops of the thighs. That's right. And find this upward current of energy in your front body and this grounding current of energy in your back body. So again, you can be in a cross-legged seat, supported or just on the earth. Or we're coming into a little bit of a Virasana, supported hero with the block here. Either one is great. We're coming into this awareness of upward current of energy through the front body, downward current of energy in the back body. Shoulders relaxed. And just notice if you feel like you're holding or gripping anywhere, if you might be able to slowly soften in those areas. And if not, just the awareness of it, I think is good. Then from here, we'll slowly take a gentle twist to the right. So you can do this in cross-legged or in the hero variation. Just a gentle twist to the right, looking past your right shoulder maybe. Breathe in, get long in the spine. Breathe out. And then slowly dial it back through center and take it to the other side. And again, as you inhale, think of growing taller through the crown of the head. And exhaling with length. Extending the exhale best you can. Follow your breath, bring it back to center. Left hand comes to the earth. Right fingertips reach up and overhead for a big side body stretch. And then coming through to center, take it to the other side. Breathe. One more time to the left. And back to the right. From here, come back to center and we will all come forward onto all fours. If you have your blocks, bring them to the front of your mat like so. If you don't, do not worry. Do not worry. Drop the belly, open the chest, look forward for cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest for cat pose. Continue with your breath, listening to the sound of your inhalation and your exhalation. And then on your next inhale, bring it to a tabletop position. Inhale, extend the right leg out long. You can keep the right toes on the ground or you can lift the heel. It just depends on your energy level today. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend and look forward. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step that right foot all the way up into your lunge, and maybe the hands come to the blocks here just for a little support. Without them, it would just look like this. Then inhale, shine your heart forward, lean into that front knee. Front knee still is over front ankle, so if you have to walk the back knee back just a bit to find your alignment, please do. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, send the right hip back, straighten through the right leg and draw your nose in towards your knee. Rolling through the right foot, inhale, we shift the weight, heart shines forward. And exhale, send it back. Continuing on for a couple rounds, leading with your breath. So this is definitely breath-led yoga. It can be hard to drop into that, but find your rhythm. Each time the mind starts to wander, that's normal, especially these days. So just use the anchor of your breath to come back to the present. Sweet, the next time you're forward into the lunge, we're gonna come back to all fours, nice and easy. And then the same thing on the left side, we will extend the left leg out long. Left heel can lift or those left toes can stay on the ground here, either way. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, look forward. Extend the left leg and exhale, round it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round it in. This time, step the left foot all the way up into your lunge. Here comes our lovely flossing moment. Use the blocks if you have them. Find your alignment by walking that right knee back maybe, front knee over front ankle. So open the chest, look forward, but also think about your energetic body. Sometimes I like to say, think about your heart radiating forward. It's like lifting up and beyond just the shape or the pose. Breathe in here. And on the exhale, slow and steady, take it back, extending through that left leg, flexing the left foot, and then moving with your breath, inhaling to come forward and exhaling to slowly, mindfully shift back. Keep it going. Last time, inhale, shift it forward. Go ahead and bring the blocks to the side. We'll plant the palms, come to all fours. Drop the elbows, forearms come to parallel, and then we walk the knees back, bringing the heart to earth pose. Tailbone up towards the sky, big stretch here, so breathe, a nice wide 360 breath here. Opening the shoulders, opening the heart space. Lovely, take one more breath here. Then use your exhale to bring yourself back up. Hi, Benji. Hi, sweetheart. And we're gonna come through to a seat. Let's just cross the ankles here. Take a second to find head over heart over pelvis. Inhale in, exhale, take a gentle twist to the right. We've been here before. Inhale in, come back to center, take a gentle twist to the left. Then slowly come back to center. We're gonna come to lie on our back, and we're gonna end with some Gomukhsan legs. So generous hip stretch. But if that is not right for you, a great other option would be to do a figure four. So that is kind of like our reclined pigeon pose that looks like this. But for the cow legs, we'll cross the right leg over the top of the left thigh like so. So you cross the legs, right leg is on top. Inhale and exhale, gently draw your navel in towards your spine to lift your knees towards your chest. The palms gently come first just to the tops of the shins, and take a moment here to just notice what's happening in your low back and your hips and the pelvis. And then maybe we take the left hand to the bottom of the right foot, or maybe we kick and take the right hand to the bottom of the left foot. Keep the feet active here, breathe deep. Maybe the toes start to lift up towards the back edge of your mat a bit, and maybe not, your body will tell you. Inhale in, exhale to release first the hands, then the feet to the earth, and then we'll uncross the legs and take it to the other side. If you're working in figure four, take it to the other side. This side will be different, so just pay attention. First noticing, just finding a little bit of a leveling in the hips best you can. And then when you're ready, oh yeah, that is different. That is different. Breathe. Palms can come to the shins, they can come to the ankles. Middle finger, index finger, and thumb can grab the big toe. So you have lots of variations here to play with. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale in deeply. Stay for the exhale. Inhale in again, release the hands. As you breathe out, release the feet. And extend the legs long. Feel free to bring a prop in here if you like, a blanket maybe resting over the hip points. Maybe your blocks come underneath the backs of the knees. Or maybe nothing, nada. I call this moment a flash of surrender. It's this practice, it's all about practice. Everything we do on our mat is practice for how we move off the mat. So we don't always have the pristine, calm setting for Shavasana. But can we just take a moment to quickly and safely just surrender, just allow ourselves just a quiet moment to let the weight of our body go, to let any breath technique go, and just be. Nice. And gently, once again, just as we did before, rocking the head a little side to side, ear to ear. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Bring the head back to center. And then when you're ready, bring the palms together and the thumbs to the third eye. We're going to end with a lion's breath because, of course, so you're going to inhale in deeply through the nose here. And exhale for a lion's breath, sticking your tongue out. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale in. Exhale, lion's breath, release. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Take good care. Namaste.
Ay soranir belakang kiri belakang kiri belakang besar mare cuci आनंद संबल सबाई दोनों राणा ऋषोका भैया रानी बोले मैडा कैसे बोला कर मारे चुकी आई गान भैंस की खान केर बोला कर मारे चुकी हेलो कर मारे चुकी मार आरती लांग लांग के बराबर इतने मारे चुकी तुम्हारे बच्चों तो क्या है काम के बराबर लोगों लागे जो मारे चुकी तो गाने बराबर मार सोना मुझे हाथ पकड़ दिया तो मार सोना रास्ता फिर काम के बराबर